finally fall. Oh my goodness. Y'all know me, I love the fall season. I love all of the smells that are around. I love it getting kind of cooled down because I just had a super hot summer. In Southern California, it gets hot. So yes, fall is here. I am so happy. Today I'm going to be shooting my fall favorites video for you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. So first on my list is going to be the self-care category, and first up I have something from Lush called Happy Hippie. This one was about $15 because I got the medium size rather than the small or the largest that they had. It's a shower gel, and its primary scent is grapefruit, and it is honestly one of the best smelling things I've ever had in my entire life. I love this. I've had it for about a month now and using it almost every day. That's about how much is used. It doesn't take much at all, really. Like a quarter size maybe will take care of your entire body, but it's so wonderful. It just makes me feel so happy when I'm taking a shower and I smell this lovely grapefruit, and it's like just so light and beautiful, and I'm just loving it for this fall and just in general. Next up I have a pretty new product called Mix Chicks. I have their shampoo, which is a kind of pinker looking color, and then I have their leave-in conditioner, which actually replaces a regular conditioner. So their whole philosophy, I guess, with their company is creating a product that every race can use. It doesn't matter if you're white, if you're black, if you're Asian, if you're Latina, it does not matter. Any mixture of those. I personally have some Native American in my blood, which makes me have super unruly and thick and crazy hair. That is why I just usually let it do its own thing, because it just takes too long and it's too much work to deal with. This stuff is amazing. Like, it's actually just wonderful. I really love it. I've shaken it up, but you can't really see now. But I wash my hair usually every other day just to keep the natural oils in it, and I've used less than a half of a bottle. I don't think you guys can see. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit. I've used less than one half, maybe 1/3 of this bottle in about 2 months. I've had this for 2 months, and that's washing my hair almost every other day. You really do not need a lot. So with this leave-in conditioner, after you shampoo regularly and everything, all you have to do is put like the regular amount of conditioner that you would put in your hair, and you don't have to rinse it out. It just, you leave it in your hair, you're ready to go. Let it air dry, and then you can style it however you want. Now moving on to the makeup category, I have Lime Crime's Wicked from the Velveteen collection. This is what the box looks like, and then they'll have your color on the bottom here. So this is Wicked. This is a very deep brick red color, I guess you could say. Maybe even a maroon color. So if you don't know anything about the Velveteens, it's pretty much a liquid lipstick, but it dries completely matte, not transferable. You can still eat and drink while having it on, and it'll last you 10 to 12 hours. I've worn it all day several times. I have Wicked, obviously. I have Red Velvet, which is my favorite. It's the classic red. And then I actually also got my first black lipstick, which is called Black Velvet. And I love all three of them. I would highly recommend buying these. They go for 20 bucks online at limecrime.com. They come in super cute packaging. And 20 bucks does seem a little bit expensive to some. especially to me as well. I totally understand it, but compared to a MAC lipstick, which you'll get for, you know, 28, 30 bucks, it'll last way longer. They're cruelty-free, they're vegan, everything's good about them. Highly recommend buying anything from Line Crime, but especially for this season, Wicked from the Velveteen collection. Second, from makeup, I have Tarte's Brow Architect. You saw this in my back to school haul. A few things are going to be in this video from the back to school haul, actually. It's such an awesome product. I said it in that video as well. I used it for today's look, and it just helps so much. It just makes making my brows super easy to create and quick. If I need to fill them in, I don't always fill them in, but sometimes I do need to, or I just want to because I think it'll look better for the look. But this one is in Fair to Light. It's a pretty dark brown. Oh, I'm running out. It's a pretty dark brown eyeliner, I guess you can call it. I guess this is the actual makeup. But what they mean by Fair to Light is actually this concealer that they have in the middle compartment. It's in the lightest shade because I'm super pale, and then at the end they have a shaper. It's a spoolie to help shape your brows and keep them nice and neat. Now moving on to clothing, I have all of this, forewarning, is from Forever 21, and I don't have the prices, but it's pretty cheap. All of them are going to be 25 or less because it's from Forever 21 and nothing really goes over that. So first off, I've got this super rad sweater that I actually got last year, and it's got studs on the side. It's super awesome. They're really spiky and scary looking, but and then on the front is just the moon, and I love stuff like this. It's a pretty big sweater, and it's just really cool, and it's like awesome to have. I have cat hair all over it. That's really awesome. Next, I have a dark floral dress. It's black, and the floral is a mixture of roses and blues and greens, and it's super adorable. I'll pair it with ripped up black nylons or tights, a black belt, and usually my black combat boots. And it's nice to have a dress for those days when it's not super cold and you can still wear shorter clothing. It's nice to have something really girly and edgy at the same time, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So yes, that is adorable. It's a fit and flare and a quarter length sleeve dress. These last two items are going to be actually from my back to school haul. I will post the link to that down below, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. These are just my regular skinny black jeans, and I've been wearing these like non-stop. It's actually getting pretty bad. I think I'm addicted. They're super high-waisted, which is really nice for me because it just shows off my curves better, and I love it. And I wear these like, I'll wear these like 3 days in a row. It gets really bad. I'm not even joking. I think I'm addicted. And last but not least is my super oversized maroon t-shirt. It's just super comfortable, and actually I wear this a lot with those black jeans. It's super comfortable. It's not very try-hard, and it's just automatically a really beautiful look the second you put it on. You don't have to wear anything under it, so you're super comfy all day, and it's gotten me through a lot of days when I didn't feel like getting out of bed. Yes. Next up is my fragrances. They're both from Bath and Body Works, and they're both around $13, I think, is usually the price for Bath & Body Works fragrances. My first one is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. I know it's super basic, the whole pumpkin spice type stuff that's going around during the fall. It's super white girl, but I don't care because it's one of the best smelling items for the fall season. Bath & Body Works fragrances are always awesome. I've used a poop ton, and I've only had it for about a month, but I like douse myself in this stuff because I have really full and long days, and I just want to smell good all day long. So yeah. And then the second fragrance that I have is actually my Country Chic. I got a brand new bottle, and you guys saw this in my summer favorites, I'm pretty sure. But I realized that the smell of sunflowers is actually super nice in the fall. Oh my god, I love this so much. Moving on to my favorite candles for the season. I obviously love candles. I have a poop ton of them, and fall, obviously, I love for these scents, so why not have a bunch of candles? So first off, I have this little tester candle from Bath & Body Works. These are actually both from Bath & Body Works. This is Trick or Treat. It's a cute little candle. It's actually really tiny. It doesn't look like it, but it really is. Trick or Treat, it is a scent. It smells like marshmallows pretty much, which is why I like it. It says, a scary good blend of freshly toasted marshmallow, smoldering wood, and vanilla bean. So it smells like s'mores pretty much. I love their marshmallow themed candles. I have a roasted marshmallow or toasted marshmallow, I don't know, candle back there that I got like 2 or 3 Christmases ago. It was a while, but I absolutely love marshmallow scented things. Yes. And my second candle is Cinnamon Sugared Donut. It's one of their jar candles. I got this a while back when their jar candles were new, so everything was like super on sale. I think I only got it for like $3. They're still pretty inexpensive these days, but that was just a really great deal that I got. And I love the smell of cinnamon in the fall, so, and this is how much I've burned in, I guess, 6 months time. But I always bring it out during the fall. Actually, I think it's been like a year, maybe over a year since I've gotten this, but I'll always bring it out during the fall season because it just smells wonderful, and it smells like fall. Sorry, not sorry. Last from the candle category is actually this Glade Toasted Marshmallow. It was only $1.80 from Big Lots. It smells absolutely wonderful. It lasts a while. I mean, I have a really small studio apartment, so it doesn't take much to make everything smell like this, but it's lasted a while. It's still got quite a lot in there, and it's a beautiful scent. I love it. It's super fall. Oh, it's actually from the fall collection, limited edition. Get it while you can. Hurry up. It's awesome. I love it. Now, moving on to my decor items. As you can see back there, I have a lot of spooky Halloween stuff going on. I really love decorating for Halloween, and now I have a super small space, so I can kind of accumulate a lot of decorations in one area. So my favorites, though, I would have to say are like these glitter. So I've got these glittery spiders going down my wall. I've got this super fall themed owl trio that I actually just put together myself. They didn't come like that, but they're all candle holders, but for right now I'm just using them as decorative pieces. And then I've got this light tree that I found on some really random website a few, I guess it was about a year ago now, but it's LED white light. I don't know if it's white yellow, I think it is, but I just draped some spider webbing over it and put a little spider on there. It's super cute. You can find stuff like this at Amazon for around $20. And then yesterday my mom picked me up some dyed sunflowers, and if you don't know, I love sunflowers so much. They're my favorite flower. And these just look so amazing. They're dyed red and orange, and they just look awesome, and they're perfect for fall and everything. And of course, I love my Halloween themed duck. Almost all of these are from the 99-cent store. The only one that isn't is the pumpkin, and that's actually from World Market. Now, of course, I can't do a favorites video without my favorite rubber duck. I collect rubber ducks, as you saw in the decorations that I have up back there. I don't know why. It just happened somewhere along the line. But I actually have two favorites for this season. And my first one is this mirror duck that I got last year from Bath & Body Works. It's not actually rubber, it's plastic, but the really awesome thing about this is it's actually like a magic 8-ball. I don't know if you can see that. So it's got a little triangle in there, and it tells fortunes and things, and it's super cool. Oh, it says I'm glowing. Oh, that's nice. What a nice duck. Second, I have a duck from the 99-cent store. Go to the 99-cent store and get some of these, guys. They always have really awesome Halloween and fall themed ducks. It is a cat. Can we just... I love cats and I love rubber ducks, and this duck is freaking adorable. I love him so much. Now we're gonna move on to things that like aren't really physical, but more of my favorite things to do in fall, what I like about fall, those types of things. So my two favorite things to do during the fall season would be definitely to go see the movies, because this is when a lot of horror movies come out, and I am a super fan of horror movies and thrillers and scary movies, stuff like that. I used to not be, but my mom kind of brainwashed me into liking them, and I definitely do now. I love it. And second, I love going to haunted places or attractions. In San Diego, we had a ton of haunted attractions, I guess. We had something called the Whaley House, which is actually a pretty famous haunted house in Old Town San Diego. But now that I'm in LA, I have even more. I've got Not Scary Farm, I've got the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, Disneyland's Halloween Party, and the Queen Mary is out here. There's just a ton of things to do, and I love doing that. I love getting scared and stuff like that. And I'm like one of the best people to bring in those haunted mazes or whatever, when all those actors are like jumping out at you and scaring you, because all I do is yell at them and try to get out, and I'm really good at that. My favorite food for the fall season would have to be apple cider with a cinnamon stick. I love apple, I love cinnamon. It's warm, it's wonderful, it's fall, it's amazing. My second favorite would be pumpkin seeds. I love seeds in general, like sunflower seeds are my favorite food ever, but for fall, I really just love pumpkin seeds, and like seasoned pumpkin seeds, like maybe with some chili on top and lemon salt. Now moving on to music, I have a ton of music choices for this season. I love music in general, but fall is a time when I just feel super serene, and that brings in a lot of really awesome music to my life. So I have a list of music things that I'm going to read to you. Okay, so Echosmith has been making a huge name for themselves the past couple months. Their song Cool Kids has been on the radio like a billion times. I love it. The lead singer of that band is 17 years old. I don't understand. She's younger than I am. Like, I don't understand. And they also have a song called Terminal that you guys should totally check out. It's a wonderful song. They just have a really awesome vibe, and for being such young kids, like, it's just so cool to hear. Birdie is an awesome artist. I don't have anything specific by her, just because I love her music, especially for right now. Sam Smith, obviously he's got the song Stay With Me, which is an awesome song, but it is super overplayed, and I tend to not like that kind of a music. But he has a song called I'm Not the Only One, and if you watch the music video, the girl who played Quinn from Glee, Diana Argon, she is the main actor of that music video. It's an awesome song. It's really sad, but it's still really, really nice. Trove Low, they have their song Habits that's super popular right now. They also have a song called Out of Mind. I don't know why I'm saying they. It's one girl. It's a she. She has a song called Out of Mind, and it's wonderful. Obviously, I wouldn't be saying it if it wasn't. Troye Sivan, a really popular YouTuber who I've watched since like he was itty bitty, making his like the song Why cover. He's such a cutie. I love him so much. He came out with a huge single called Happy Little Pill. Yes, I had to think of the chorus in order to remember what the freaking name was. Also, for some reason right now, I'm loving Cher. I don't know. She's queen of everything. She's my native sister, and I really like her music for the fall for some reason. Also, I had to add these two songs that just very recently have been starting to pop up everywhere. Milky Chance's Stolen Dance. That song is so awesome. I love listening to it. It's got this super cool beat. It reminds me of back in the day when Weezer was super popular. You know, he had the Island in the Sun song. Their voices sound very similar, and I don't get that vibe from a lot of music these days, so it's really nice to kind of be reminded of something that was really, really cool to hear from my childhood. And then lastly, Muse's new single Madness is awesome. I love Muse. They got me into alternative music back in middle school, really, I guess. Yeah, they're really cool. I'm glad to see that they're, you know, still making music and still making a really big impact on music in general. Now, moving on to movies in the theater or really new releases in on demand, I guess. If you guys have that on your cable providers. First off, As Above, So Below. That's a horror movie. It was great. It was pretty scary. It wasn't the kind of scary that I'm used to though, and I did really like the ending. What's been happening recently with horror movies specifically, endings have been just terrible. And I know it's a horror movie, it's not supposed to be like a happy ending, but they've just kind of been stupid. And it's like, up until Insidious, really, I think is when, you know, we started to get some really solid endings, and I super appreciate that, because I don't like just, you know, they died, like the end, everything sucks. Thanks for giving us $20 to see this movie. Like, I don't like that. I like having a good solid ending, and As Above, So Below definitely gave that to me. And it wasn't like a scary thing, a scary movie all throughout. Like, it was pretty adventuristic and scary at the same time. I really appreciated it. The second horror movie that I've seen this month was Annabelle. That was terrifying. And The ending for that was actually pretty solid as well. However, I hope they continue with it, with the whole Annabelle thing. If you don't know, it's connected to the movie The Conjuring that came out last year. I just need them to continue with it, based on the ending that they gave me. Yeah, I need it to continue. I'm not gonna spoil anything for anyone if you haven't seen it. Third movie that I've seen, The Maze Runner. I did not know that The Maze Runner was a trilogy. I figured that it was a book because I saw the trailer and I was like, this just seems really bookish right now, and everyone's making, you know, books into movies, so I was like, it's probably a book. However, I did not know that it was a trilogy, so I went into that movie thinking, this is going to be one movie, I'm going to get a nice ending out of it, and then it ended up being a trilogy. I looked it up after watching the movie in theaters, and I was like, now I have to sit through two more movies, probably three, because they're probably going to do a two-part finale, which I guess I don't have a problem with. It's just the fact that I went in thinking it would be one movie deal, and of course I'm going to see the two or three movies that follow because it's Dylan O'Brien, and I'm not going to miss out on that. Now moving on to things on Netflix that I like to watch in the fall season. Right now, I mean, there's an endless list. Really, Netflix is like God, especially right now in today's day and age. You don't need to have cable anymore because there's so many things on the internet that you can find and subscribe to and sign up for memberships with. Netflix is the best. But for right now, I have three movies or shows that I think are perfect for this season specifically. That would be Nightmare Before Christmas, obviously. Goosebumps. They have all of, I think, they might not have all of the seasons, but they have most of them, and some really awesome episodes. If you ever feel like having a throwback night, I would highly recommend that. Then lastly is a documentary called Cropsy. It's all real, and it's all scary as shit. Yes, you should see it. I love it. Maybe not watch it with friends, just because I tried doing that once, and they don't like pay attention. It's a lot easier to just sit alone and watch it, or like with one other person. It freaked me out so bad. It's about an insane asylum that was abandoned, and a man who they called Cropsy, who murdered a bunch of children. It's so scary, and it's so real, which makes it even more scary. Highly recommend it. Last but not least, for this video, I have some really awesome things to talk about that are happening this season. First off, let's talk about our girl Bethany Moda and her new 17 magazine cover. This is for this is for this month. This is for October. And this is the YouTuber issue. I just think it is so wonderful. This girl is literally taking over the world. I love her videos, Bethany. Shout out to you. You're the homie. She's also on this season's Dancing with the Stars, which is like, what even? Like, she's taking over the world. She's still got her line at Aeropostale, and she's taken over, guys. So congratulations to Bethany. You're probably never going to see this. Just saying congratulations. I'm super proud of you and everything that you do. This girl's my age, and she's accomplished more than a lot of 30 to 40-year-old people that I know. Also, Shane Dawson. I have been watching Shane Dawson since 2007, 2008, way back in the early days. I have never strayed from watching Shane Dawson videos. He is a huge inspiration to me. He's a wonderful person, and he has a movie that came out this month or last month, late last, I think it was this month, and it's such a good movie. Even if I didn't know Shane Dawson like I know Shane Dawson, I don't personally know him, but even if I wasn't such a huge fan, I would still love this movie just because I love movies like Scary Movie and the Blank movie franchises, you know, like epic movies, stuff like that. It has that kind of humor, and I find that hilarious. And the fact that he's in it just makes it even better. He had an awesome cast, and he's just super fortunate, and I'm super proud of him that he was able to do this. I don't care what anyone else says online. Don't listen to any of the critics that are saying, you know, he's the worst actor in the movie, blah, 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 blah. They're just saying that because of where he comes from and how he's made his success. But unfortunately, people need to realize this is the new thing. You know, this is how people are making their name. They're doing it online now, and it's changing. You know, it used to be radio stars, then it turned into TV stars. People weren't happy about that. Then it turned into these big movie stars. People weren't happy about that. YouTube is the new thing. This is how people are starting to make their name, and I think it's awesome. That is all I have to say about that, and that is the end of this video. So I hope you guys have an awesome fall season. I will put my back to school haul in the link below. Let me know, as always, if there is a certain video, tag, challenge, whatever you would like me to do. I will try my best to do them. Sorry, freshman vlogs have not really been of existence. I am super busy with Jane Eyre right now. This is our opening week, and after it ends, I will try to get back on that. I'm just having such a hard time, and it was actually really difficult to film this video, but I'm trying my best to get at least one video a week out there for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, have an awesome fall season. I will see you guys on the flip side.